you ever worked hard, chased meaning, and still felt like something was missing? Welcome to HisTime365. Today is day 204, and we're reading Ecclesiastes 1 through 6. These chapters wrestle honestly with the emptiness of life without God and remind us to look deeper than success, pleasure, or possessions. Finding meaning in the everyday. Lessons from Ecclesiastes 1 through 6. Have you ever felt like life is just a series of endless cycles? That no matter how hard you try, the same challenges keep coming back? The book of Ecclesiastes dives into these feelings, presenting a candid view on life that resonates deeply with many of us today. Let's explore the wisdom of Ecclesiastes chapters 1 through 6, where we'll find reflections on the pursuit of meaning in our daily lives. As we open the book, we meet the author, traditionally believed to be King Solomon, who speaks with a voice of experience and contemplation. Right from the beginning, he declares, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity." Ecclesiastes 1:2. This phrase sets the tone for the entire narrative, suggesting that many of our pursuits, wealth, knowledge, and even pleasure, might ultimately lead to dissatisfaction. Solomon observes the world around him and notes the repetitive nature of existence. The sun rises and sets, the rivers flow into the sea, and yet nothing seems to change. In these early chapters, he grapples with the futility of human effort. Have you ever felt like you're spinning your wheels at work, pouring hours into projects that seem to go unnoticed? Solomon understands this frustration. He reflects on how generations come and go, but the earth remains. What profit hath a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? Ecclesiastes 1:3. This question can hit hard, especially when we're in the grind of our daily routines. Solomon goes on to explore the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. He finds that even the most profound insights can lead to sorrow. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Ecclesiastes 1:18. Picture this: you're scrolling through social media, absorbing all the information and opinions out there. While knowledge can empower, it can also overwhelm. A reminder that being informed doesn't always bring peace. As we move into chapter 2, Solomon turns to pleasure. He indulges in everything he desires: wine, laughter, and grand constructions. Yet, after all the excess, he declares, "I said in mine heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirth." Ecclesiastes 2:1. Despite these experiences, he finds them empty. It's like chasing after the latest gadget or trend, only to feel a void once the novelty wears off. In our fast-paced digital lives, it's easy to chase fleeting happiness through materialism. In chapter 3, we encounter one of the most famous passages in Ecclesiastes. Here, Solomon reflects on the seasons of life, asserting that there is a time for every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Think about your family life. There are moments for joy, like birthdays and holidays, and moments of sorrow, like loss. Understanding this rhythm can help us navigate our emotions and experiences. It's a reminder that even the tough times are part of a greater tapestry. As the narrative flows into chapter 4, Solomon observes the struggles of working alone. He writes, "Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor." Ecclesiastes 4:9. This speaks to the importance of community, whether in our workplaces or family gatherings. When we support one another, we find greater fulfillment. For example, consider how teamwork can lighten the load at work, or how sharing responsibilities at home can strengthen family bonds. In chapter 5, Solomon offers insights on worship and the importance of approaching God with reverence. He cautions against being rash with our words, suggesting that sometimes it's wiser to listen than to speak. "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God." Ecclesiastes 5:2. This could translate to our prayer lives today. How often do we rush through our prayers, treating them like a checklist? Taking time to reflect and listen can deepen our spiritual connections. Finally, in chapter 6, Solomon reflects on wealth and the emptiness it can bring. He questions the point of accumulating riches if they don't bring joy or fulfillment. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, and it is common among men. Ecclesiastes 6:1. This can resonate with many of us who chase after promotions or bigger houses, only to find that true contentment comes from relationships and experiences, not material possessions. Through these chapters, Solomon's musings invite us to examine our lives. Are we caught in the cycle of chasing after what ultimately doesn't satisfy? Are we recognizing the beauty in the mundane? In our work, family, and even our mental health, we can find deeper meaning when we shift our focus from constant striving to appreciating what we already have. Life's true value is found not in riches or achievements, but in relationships and moments of joy. How do you relate to Solomon's view on the futility of certain pursuits in your own life? What are some ways you can find joy in the everyday moments as suggested in Ecclesiastes? How do you balance the desire for knowledge with the potential for overwhelm in today's information age? In what ways can we intentionally create community in our lives as highlighted in Ecclesiastes? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Ecclesiastes 1 through 6, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow we'll be diving into Ecclesiastes 7 through 9, so feel free to read ahead if you like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 205. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time today.